As the penultimate round of the 2025 championship season sees two former Super League giants meet on a special afternoon for a very, very special girl. Jordan Lilly, he lines up the kick-off. Marcus Griffiths, he puts whistle to lips. And as we know, Bradford and London, they're two of the 7 championship clubs to formally apply to become a part of the Super League next year in 2026. London, you feel, about to pounce. Conor O'Byrne misses out Sadiq Adebayi, and it goes to Luke Paulselli, and Paulselli is around and underneath the post. It's try number 10 for the Australian. He scored last week against the Batley Bulldogs in that big 30-16 win, and Luke Paulselli, the Italian international, he spent time with Logan Bayliss in the Queensland Cup at the Mackay Cutters. He has breached the Bradford line. Kick predicted at 100%. Jack Smith, one of the former Bradford players in this London side, 3 from 6 against Batley last Saturday. This one's in front, and it is London Broncos 6, Bradford Bulls 0. Well, as we said, Luke Paulselli, he is an Australian, but he does have Italian descent, Italian heritage. And now it's going to be Stock to Paulselli, to Walker. Big collision there from the jukebox on Webster Mansfield, and that has got the 800 Bradford supporters off their seats. He goes incredibly close to getting a second try and breaching Bradford's line. He's 2 metres shy of the line. They try to pinch one out of acting half. Referee says try, and I do believe London do have a second try, and that was despite the best efforts there of George Tafua and Guy Armitage. That was just a little bit too easy and too soft for Bradford's liking, and I'm sure Brian Noble will not be pleased with that defensive effort there. London up to double figures, 10 points to 0. Smith, can he add a crucial 2 points? He can. London Broncos 12. Bradford Bulls no score here. With just over 5 minutes to go to half time, they will have a full set, 20 out from that London line. They have not been here for nearly 15 minutes or so. Ebensker tackle 1, drives the ball forward. It's going to be Suter at acting half to Hill. Hill now to Keys. They go on the left with Holmes. Holmes kicks through to Armitage, and Guy Armitage will latch on to that kick into the London Broncos in goal area. And Guy Armitage, try 16 of the season. He scored on his Bradford debut against London at Odsall back in round 1. And Guy Armitage, he loves scoring against the London Broncos. Luke Cooley, still the championship's best conversion rate scorer. 53 successes from 62, kicking at 86%. He was 3 from 5 against Toulouse. He's 15 in from touch. Kick predictor here, 79%. And Luke Cooley adds a crucial extra 2. It's a battle royal here in southwest London at the Cherry Red Record Stadium. London Broncos 12, Bradford Bulls 6. Armitage with try 16 of the season. Hulick converts, and this certainly gives Brian Noble and the Bulls something to work with. And you've just got to say here, Zach Fulton did well to win that penalty, but Mitch Suter, he's come off the bench, and he's certainly injecting that pace, that energy. Well, London Broncos have just compounded themselves after that penalty with another one, with the restart sailing straight out on the full, and with 2 minutes to go to half-time here, Bradford are going to have another full set of 6. 20 metres out from that London line. Blake taps it. Bradford have a bit of urgency to their play. They're down by 12 points to 6, and we have seconds left at the end of this first half. Hill plays it, tackle 2. Now it's going to be Keys who takes the London line on, and Joe Keys, he glides past Sadiq Adebayi. He takes Ethan Natoli over the line, and Joe Keys, who spent the early part of his career at London, the Enfield-born London Academy product, he has finally reached 500 career points for the Bulls. Certainly London looking to sign off their campaign with their highest attendance of the season on a game that has been billed as a charity fundraiser for the blood cancer charity DKMS. A lot of money made this afternoon as Bradford kick early on tackle 4. Keys, 40-20. Joe Keys, it's a 35-5. Bradford will have a repeat set from the boot of Joe Keys. 10 metres out. 5 minutes gone at the start of this second half. Bradford an opportunity here to take the lead for the first time. No real urgency from the Bulls. London just trotting back on their own try line. You've got to say the Leeds Academy youngster Jack Smith out of position there. Joe Keys influencing and organising. What can the Bulls do here then? It's going to be Suter to Hill. Hill gives the ball to Fulton. Fulton's wrapped up and pushed back in the field of play. Chance denied there for the former Manly man. Here goes Musgrove towards the London line, wrapped up there by Ruggles. It's another set restart conceded as Suter over the London line. Can he get it down? Marcus Griffiths says no. Alex Walker has denied Mitch Suter. That's 4 set restarts now that the Broncos have conceded. 2 in the first half, 2 right at the start of the second half. Tackle count continues. Suter plays the ball 10 metres out as Joe Keys, oh, he's the ghost. You're going to have to nickname him the Invisible Man, because while London was setting their defensive line-up, Joe Keys from 10 metres out, he scooped the ball up out of acting half and he has just walked past some non-existent Broncos defence. It's 2 in the capital against his former club. There were 6 or 7 black-shirted Broncos players. Whether they thought the official was going to bring play back, you play to the whistle, and Keys has pinched one right at the start of this second half. And Hooley, with the kick predictor 100%, adds a crucial 2 points. London Broncos 12, Bradford Bulls 16. A second try of the afternoon for Joe Keys against his former club. Luke Hooley goes out to 2 from 3. And that was much, much better there from the Bradford Bulls. West Yorkshire Radio, West Yorkshire Rugby League, rugbyleague.com. Mick the Game Caller Gledall here. Bulls TV, once again syndicated around the world. And it is looking likely, if this continues, Brian Noble will be able to watch this second half from the back of the main stand, where he's just sat about 8 seats to the right of our commentary position here. Suter out of acting half on the restart. Beats 1, beats 2. Irrepressive running from Suter. He's brought down just shy of halfway, and that's what Mitch Suter brings. Well, that's 3 set restarts right at the start of the second half. London have conceded a 5th set restart, and that was down to the pace from Mitch Suter. He really is changing this game and the momentum. Suter to Holmes. Holmes goes past Lovell, finds Hooley. Hooley down the middle. You almost feel Bradford building here at the start of this second half. If they could go back to back, that would be a big confidence booster. It would certainly shock the Broncos, who were leading 12-0 for 35 minutes in that first half. Suter now to Keys, to Fulton. Fulton head down towards the line. Last grasp defence there from the Broncos. Quick play the ball. Suter to Blake. Blake, can he get it down? He's got it down. Referee Marcus Griffiths points the finger. 800 Bradford fans dance in the South London sunshine. Bradford go back to back, and it's Mitch Suter who is injecting the pace, the energy into this Bradford attack. 15 in from touch, far stand side. Bradford lead by 8 all of a sudden. 20 unanswered points in 15 minutes. It's been a remarkable turnaround for the Bradford Bulls. Kick predictor 86%. Hooley to add another 2 points, which he does. London Broncos 12, Bradford Bulls 22. Armitage, a brace from Keys, and now Blake And they're on the last tackle here, the Broncos. Will Lovell plays it. Paul Selly has it. He's going to put kick chase pressure on Tafua and Hooley. Bounce of the ball, not kind for London. It bounced into space. You wanted it to go back towards the chasing duo of Smith and Webster Mansfield. Unfortunately, that one just had a little bit too much on it. Referee Marcus Griffiths is going to send a London player to the sin bin here for delaying the restart. So London are down to 12 men here. And it's one of those two London chasers who were chasing that kick from Paul Selly. It's Brandon Webster Mansfield, the former West Tigers South Sydney centre, who's been sent to the sin bin. So that will not please Mike Eccles. That was a professional foul. I must confess, I was just looking at the error in the penalty count. Didn't quite see what he did, but he has been sent to the sin bin, as now Bradford are up and over halfway with Hooley. Hooley to Armitage. Armitage centre field. Armitage will do it himself, will he? Armitage! Armitage with a breathtaking individual score. Joe Keys 2 tries. Guy Armitage 2 tries. Take a bow, Luke Hooley. He started that break and it was finished by Guy Armitage. We've got 14 minutes to go here and a chance for Luke Hooley to add another 2 points on the board, which he does. London Broncos 12, Bradford Bulls 28. This one is blowing out here at the Cherry Red Record Stadium. Referee Marcus Griffiths' whistle will halt Smith and he'll halt the London attack. They'll go back to the 10, held up in goal. And it is going to be O'Byrne now, who draws in Lawrence, finds Paul Selly, and Paul Selly to Walker. London are in at the corner here with former Bradford man Liam Tyndall. Listen to the noise, the roof takes off, and it's Liam Tyndall who takes off down that far stand touchline. Kick predictor, it's at 71%. The 21-year-old in the sunshine, against the wind. It's there, it's good. We've got a 10-point game here with 10 minutes to go. Strap yourselves in. This one's not over, you feel. London Broncos 18, Bradford Bulls 28. Tackle 1, Hooley to Ockenbaugh. Tackle 2, 15 shy of halfway. Bradford just need to play down time here. The lead by 10. And I don't want to turn all Mystic Meg, but a few people this week have asked me, what's your score prediction, Michael? And I did actually tell numerous people, 28 points to 18. But here goes Armitage. Armitage inside support from Hooley. Hooley is going to cross the London line. There's a flare-up and a punch-up in back play. Try not being given here. Marcus Griffiths is going to have to stop the game, is it? Well, Michael Lawrence is just moving Tom Holmes away from everybody. Well, Marcus Griffiths, has he given the try? Yeah, he's given the try to Luke Hooley. That's game, set and match now to Bradford. Clever play, clever move, Luke Hooley. It was apparent when he joined the club for his first outing, his debut against Salford in the Challenge Cup back in March, that infectious, energetic support play and that lightning speed is certainly an asset and a tribute that Bradford and Brian Noble will want. Kick predictor here, 92%. Hooley converts. London Broncos 18, Bradford Bulls 34 here. London win another set restart. It's getting very messy under the post here with Lewis Bierneck. And London, with Walker, they go out wide to Tyndall again, and Tyndall's in. 2 tries in 5 minutes for Liam Tyndall. And the scoreboard narrows again. And now, young Jack Smith, can he convert from the touchline? He can, you know. London Broncos 24, Bradford Bulls 34 here.